Hello students, welcome to our second module of class 8 Geography, Resources and Development, Chapter 5 Industries. In this module, we will discuss about the factors affecting location of industries and about the different industrial regions. So let us begin. Factors affecting location of an industry. Establishing an industry in a particular area depends on a number of factors like availability of land, water, raw materials, energy resources, means of transport and communication, labor and market demand. Locational factors of industries can further be divided into physical factors and human factors. Physical factors include availability of land, availability of raw materials, availability of power, availability of water. And if you talk about human factors, then capital, labor, transport, market and government policies are certain human factors that affect the location of an industry. Now let us go to industry as a system. Like agriculture, industry is also a system which requires inputs. The inputs go through some desirable processes or operations, and outputs are finished products that are obtained. The various inputs are raw material, power, capital, labor, machinery. Next come processes. The processes include a set of activities which involve the conversion of raw materials into finished products. The outputs are the finished product and the income derived from it. Let us take an example. For example, in textile industry system, we have certain inputs like raw cotton, that is the raw material, transportation cost, cost of setting up the business and factory unit, wages and salaries to laborers and employees, etc. The various processes, steps involved in this system are making of yarn, spinning, weaving, knitting, dyeing cloth, etc. And the output is the finished cloth, that is shirt, trousers, skirts, etc. that we wear. Now let us go to industrial regions. Industrial regions are those where a cluster of industries are located in close proximity due to its locational advantages. Being close to each other, various industries can share the benefits of their closeness. The main characteristics of industrial regions are high concentration of factories, majority of population engaged in industrial activity, good transport and communication facilities, market for industrial products, labor supply is easily available. The major industrial regions of the world are the Great Lakes Industrial Region of the United States of America, the Ruhr-Saar Industrial Region of Germany, London Industrial Region of the UK, and the Ukraine-Urals Industrial Region, which is confined to coal fields and seaports. Most of the industrial regions of the world are located in temperate regions. If we talk about industrial regions in India, the major industrial regions are the Mumbai-Pune cluster, Kolkata-Hooghly belt, Bengaluru-Mysore belt, Tamil Nadu, Ahmedabad-Vadodara belt, Chota Nagpur area, the Kanpur-Lucknow belt, Kollam-Tiruvananthapuram belt, and Delhi-Meerut-Gurgaon-Faridabad belt. Now let us discuss about the distribution of major industries. If we talk about the major industries of the world, the iron and steel industry, cotton textile industry, and information technology industry are some of the major industries of the world. Out of this, iron and steel industry and cotton textile industry are the older industries, whereas information technology industry is an emerging industry, also known as sunrise industry. So let us first start with iron and steel industry. Iron and steel industry is the basic or the key industry. This is because several other industries are dependent on it. That is why sometimes it is also called the backbone of all other industries. If we talk about iron and steel industry, the processes involved are, it requires iron ore, coal, limestone and manganese as raw material. It also requires huge capital, a large area, efficient labor and a good network of transport. In order to manufacture steel, iron ore is first smelted in the blast furnace and then refined. This you can see through this image. If we talk about the output and uses, the steel produced is the finished product which is used as a raw material in automobile engineering and various other industries. Steel can be cut into various shapes, rolled out into sheets and made into wires. It is also used with other metals like aluminium, nickel and copper to produce alloys. Steel is an important raw material for the modern industry. It is essential in the production of tools, machines, automobiles, drilling machines, pipes, etc. Farm implements are made up of steel. Steel is also widely used in construction activities. Next comes cotton textile industry. The cotton textile industry is one of the oldest and largest agro-based industries. It uses both natural and human-made fibers. Natural fibers are cotton, silk, wool, linen and jute, while human-made fibers are nylon, polyester and rayon. Process. Earlier cotton textiles were produced using hand spinning and handloom weaving techniques. After the 18th century, power looms came into existence, mainly in Great Britain. Today, the major producers of cotton textiles are India, China, Japan and the United States of America. Here you can see some of the processes involved in textile manufacturing, that is spinning, weaving, dyeing plus printing, finishing and garments manufacturing. The city Ahmedabad is known as the Manchester of India and Osaka is known as the Manchester of Japan. Next comes the IT industry or information technology industry. The information technology industry is concerned with the storage, processing and distribution of information. Progress of information technology was seen in the last decade of the 20th century and its importance is growing in the 21st century. The development of computers has accelerated the progress of information technology. This industry has provided employment to more than 1 million people in India and has emerged as an important foreign exchange earner in the last 5 years due to the growing business process outsourcing, that is BPO sector. Location. The location of the IT industry is affected by the easy availability of resources and the low cost of infrastructure and labor. 18 software technology parks have been set up in India, mainly at Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Pune, Thiruvananthapuram, Chandigarh and Bangalore. However, Bangalore is called the Information Technology Capital of India, as many multinational companies are set up here. The major hub of the information technology industry are the Silicon Valley in California and Bangalore in India. Let us rewind what we have learned today. The availability of raw material, land, water, labor, power, capital, transport and market are the factors affecting the location of industries. An industrial system consists of inputs, processes and outputs. The iron and steel industry, the textile industry and the information technology industry are world's major industries. Let us see what you have grasped today. Here are some questions for you. Your question number 1 is, which one of the following industries is known as sunrise industry? And the options are A. Iron and steel industry, B. Information technology industry, C. Cotton textile industry or D. Pharma industry. And the correct answer is B. Information technology industry. Your second question is, which one of the following is an industrial region in India? And the options are A. Ruhr region, B. Ukraine Urals region, C. Great Lakes or D. Chota Nagpur. And the correct answer is D. Chota Nagpur. Your third question is, which one of the following cities is known as the Manchester of India? And the options are A. Kolkata, B. Ahmedabad, C. Chennai or D. Kanpur. And the correct answer is B. Ahmedabad. It's practice time now and here are some homework for you. Your question number 1 is, what are the factors that affect the location of industries in an area? Your second question is, what are the different components of an industrial system? Your third question is, write a note on IT industry. And the fourth question is, name the major industries of the world. In our next module, we will move to human resources. Till then, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.